Good evening, y'all. It is July. I don't know about you all, but honestly, I say this every single month. I am literally bewildered by how quickly the month literally flies by, which makes me feel just a teeny bit nervous. I was getting ready for July and I was just like, man, there's so much to do. As a teacher, you're just like thinking, oh my God, this is a great time to really relax, unwind, and like get myself some relaxation, honestly, because you just finished the school year and you want to take some time to really just celebrate, declutter, whatever you call it, just to release what the year was for you. So July is like that month, but as we all know, July is also the time where you need to like say, okay, there are some things that if you have kids, you want to get done, you want to make some memories, you want to make sure that you are taking care of business for the upcoming school year, because if you leave all of the stuff, the forms and things to August is going to feel crazy. So I'm really trying to get ahead of the game because there are like some school forms for my kids that I need to get done, which means I have to take them to the doctor's office, things that I want to get done for myself, checkups and things that I've been avoiding, and so on and so forth. So July is kind of like a sure, let's relax. Let's make time to catch up with people that I have not had a chance to do so with. And let's also make some really great memories, but let's not leave things all the way to August to take care of, because then we'll be in some deep waters. So come with me as I plan for July with some considerations from June. Like I said, July is already on and popping. So many things already on here, commitments that are repeating, that I've already put on. And I haven't even filled in all the other special dates, but this is just a bare minimum. If I take you back to June was like a light fill. But by the time I got to the end of the month, this is what it ended up looking like. Because I really had some things that I wanted to do that were personal, and then also some other stuff. Also, my trackers on this side, some things I was good with, some things I was just like, not so great. AKA sleep suffered, because I was just like, I can't even track my sleep. There was just so much to do, as you can see. It was like the end of the school year, projects upon meeting with people, making time for loved ones, graduations, conference, blah blah blah. Like, it was full. It's a full month, but it's done. It was wonderful. And now on to the next month. So July looks like this. Already there are a few things that I made some appointments for just yesterday that I need to make sure I put here so I can have a good view of what's going on. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. I have to say that this is my favorite part, because this is the part that actually helps me to calm on down, because when I'm looking at all the emails and things that I need to get done, I'm literally like, am I really gonna get this done? But when I put it down here, at least I know that I can start to sort through everything. Now, if we go back to June, it's a pretty hefty list that I had, and I added to it like I said I would. There we go. And then, as you can see, we have some things that are highlighted because I did them. But then there's some things that I looked at and I was just like, this may not be something that I'm going to actually get done, or it's going to have to be something that gets pushed back. Some of them are actually just ideas of like stuff that I would like to work on in the future. So there are future projects, but I looked at this side and I was like, oh, this was just before I knew what life was going to look like, because June, there are a lot of changes. I have some exciting things that are coming up for me, aka school and new roles and positions. And so I can't quite do some of the things that are here. They're gonna have to be for the future. So again, goal setting, planning, it has to remain flexible because life is always changing. And like, you might think you know what's going on, but like stuff comes up and then you change your mind. A new exciting opportunity comes up that's in line with your overall mission for life. So yeah, this is changing over here, so I'm okay with the fact that some of this stuff just didn't work, and I'll do that in my reflection section. And then some stuff over here, it's for the new things coming up. So yeah, this feels pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and take what I can from this inbox list from June and transport it over to July, the things that are really important that I need to continue to keep tabs on. So here we go. All right, so I'm done dumping, and fortunately the list wasn't too crazy or too long. I worked very hard in June, so this list is pretty short. In fact, most of it is the new stuff that I had from the others, since so many things are falling off, but I'm okay with that. Time to reflect, because guess what? If we don't take a look back, we really are not making the best possible informed decision moving forward. So first things first, I'm going to look back at the goals that I set for last month and basically conclude, what did I actually fulfill? What was I not able to get to, and why? And really think about the major roadblocks that made it hard. And then deciding if that goal is still a priority, and then making peace with it if it's not, or figuring out who I can get help from in order to make it happen, and then helping me to brainstorm on what my focus for this month should be, because there are always tasks, there are always things to get done, but really, to be intentional, I should be focused on the 1 to 3 things that are super, super, super important. So I'm gonna go and do that now. Okay, so that was some good reflecting. I quickly was able to see that some of those things that made it onto my goals for last month, they weren't really huge priorities. I mean, family and making sure that we were prioritized making time for each other, that felt like something that was really good to continue from May into June, since so much was changing for us. We really wanted to make sure we were checking in. So I'm glad that I kept that on, because it's been feeling pretty nice. Now, nothing's perfect, but it's been feeling pretty good to prioritize that. I don't want that to fall off, because again, it's so easy for us to fall out of sync and not checking in and not making time to connect. But there are a few things this month that really do need my attention. So that came out and was super, super clear. As I continue to answer these questions, like I said earlier, I am starting my EdD program, and then also we'll be deaning, yes, come September. So I'm really excited for those 2 things. I feel more than ready, kind of like an excitement, like, can we jump right in? But then also let's slow down, because it's gonna be an intense time, but I'm looking forward to it. So I think I'm pretty good on deciding what my goals are going to be for this month. So let me go ahead and write them down on this side. here we are. 3 goals here. Now, last time I definitely said that, you know, I'm really gonna definitely pick through at least 2 of these goals with remnants of maybe the 3rd one not getting done. But the 3rd one is just kind of like a, hey, you need to start thinking about this now because next month it's going to be a priority. So I have goal 3 as like my September prep action items, things that I need to start at least giving some thought to now, because if I wait till August to start thinking about it, I may miss the opportunity to actually execute on some of them. So I might not do this, right? But these 2 definitely are important. I'm definitely have to do goal number 1 for sure, because that has to get done this month. Goal number 2, yes, get done majority, but if some of it spills into next month, I won't die. And goal number 3 definitely can spill into next month, but I'm gonna prioritize thinking and working through some of it because it is important. So this is what it looks like. I just wrote down this, like the actual action steps that need to happen if I'm gonna say that I've actually done this goal. Now, I could make this goal even more smart, and for me that's going to be the way I really do that is by every week as I go through, I put it in this section. Hold on 1 second so I can show it to you. I'll usually put my goal action item as a part of the top 3 section because it's gonna help me actually get this done. So there were a lot of actuallys in that sentence, but that's how I prioritize and say, hey, this is what you need to get done, when you're gonna get it done. And then obviously I'll pick a day. You know, it's the summertime, so you know, I might say it's gonna be done on Monday, but as long as I get to it by the end of the week, it's gonna be all right. And so yeah, this is what it looks like. I'm really happy I was able to get this done. I hope you were also able to get your goal setting done because it is time. It's July. We are already here. So for this coming week, which I'll do this probably Sunday evening, I'm gonna write down what parts of my action inbox list that I have going on that I'm gonna need to get done. What I'm gonna go back and do is fill out this section of it to see what's an immediate project, what's like a thing I need to just put on the calendar. Speaking of calendar, I really need to make sure I focus on how I get things done. I forgot to put this very important appointment. Well, it was important because it was going to allow me to ask questions that I had on the calendar. It was a last minute appointment. I didn't put it on the calendar with the notifications, and guess what? I missed it because it's summertime. So I'm going to have to email and reschedule that thing if I can't figure it out on my own. But use the method that works for you. If that's like a combination of digital and paper, or all digital or all paper, use what works for you, because you know the things got to get done. Here's to balanced living and to enjoying our summer. Hope you all have a great time. Let me know in the comments if there are things that you'd like to discuss or questions that you might have, especially switching from a packed school schedule to a semi-packed summer schedule. Bye, until later.